It has 50,000 miles on it. So, this is Brooke's first car. All right, good morning, everybody. Glad that y'all can join me once again. So, I'm buying my daughter her first vehicle. And I actually brought her a vehicle, even though I didn't take the vehicle away. It was what was it? I think a 2016 Ford Taurus. So I went on and paid for it, and I went home and I told my wife about it. And my wife asked me. She said, "Well, let me see pictures of it." So I showed her pictures of it, and she said, "No." She said, "I ain't really fond of that because it's actually too big for her. I wanted you to get something smaller." So I went back up there and I talked to the gentleman, and he showed me another vehicle, and I told him, I said, "You know what? I'll take that other vehicle, the Nissan." And he said no problem. So he actually took the money from the Ford Taurus and applied it to the Nissan, which I had to just give him the difference, which worked out perfect. And I sent her pictures of that, and she said, "Yeah," she said, "I feel more comfortable." So that's a 2020. Even though she's 14, she been practicing driving, and my wife said that she wanted her to practice in her own vehicle, and that way she'll already be used to it once she get her license. Don't that happen? So that works out fine, because I've been taking her around practicing driving in my pickup truck. I think my wife said she took her around in her one of her vehicles, if I ain't mistaken. I'm not for sure, but I think she did say that. So that worked out perfect. So I'll let y'all take a look at it, because I have to go up there anyway. He took the money from that vehicle, applied it to this vehicle. Then I still left him another deposit, but I told him I'll bring the rest up there cash for the vehicle, and go ahead and pay it on off. But I don't know when I'll be back to pick it up, so it ain't no big deal. Some people was telling me when I first was out looking for a vehicle, I know they was telling me, they said, "Hey, this is going to be her first vehicle. Don't get her anything, get her something cheap, like between $4,000 and $7,000, since this is her first vehicle." And, I kind of thought about it, and I say, well, they got a good point. But at the same time, I'm saying one thing about it. They don't know my wife and Brooke. Now, they may seem sweet when you talk to them, but they can they can go up there, and if I buy her a vehicle and anything go wrong, man, shoot, them two will double team me and have my head on a platter. Brooke go out there one day to try to start that vehicle up. That vehicle don't start, man. Shoot, y'all ain't got a clue what them two are double teaming. Daddy being cheap. Daddy then brought me this old cheap car. No, man, I ain't even gonna put myself in a situation like that. And then especially, if it's a boy, you'll probably want to spend, about, between $4,000 and $7,000 and getting them a car, because they gonna tamper with it anyway. Probably change the wheel, add lights, add music, little stuff like that. But when you got a girl, you don't want somebody calling you, say, "Hey, Dad, I came out of school, the car won't start," or "I'm broke down on the highway, car cut off." Then the mama calling me and telling me, "Hey, I don't care where you at, you need to turn around and go get your daughter." I ain't going through that stuff there. People say what they want to say. I let them do that. Them two double team me, man. I won't even be able to sleep. But anyway, so without no delay, let's take a look at the car. I'm gonna show y'all the car. Let's go in here now. I'm when I come out paying him, but let's go. I'm gonna show y'all the vehicle that I brought her, because they still got it out, because the guy called me and told me that the Ford Taurus was ready and I can come pick it up anytime. But I'm gonna show y'all that vehicle, and I also show y'all her vehicle now. Like I said, I don't know when I'm gonna pick it up, but I know it's paid for. So hopefully, probably come pick it up sometime next week. That way she could go ahead and practice on driving it. She been under the weather, so at least I'll have it at the house for her to practice with it anytime that she needs. All right, y'all. So let's go take a look at it. All right, here go the vehicle I just brought my daughter. This will be her first car. It's a Nissan Sentra, SV Nissan. Is a 2020. So my wife said that she wanted her to have something smaller, because I brought her a Ford. All right, here go the inside. It has 50,000 miles on it. So this is Brooke's first car. She won't be able to drive it until next year. She's 14 now. So when she's 15, she's able to get her learner's permit, but at least we'll already have the car for her. So you all the first to see it. This is the car that we got for her. So this was the car that I brought my daughter at first. So this was the first car that I brought her. My wife says she didn't care for it because it was too big. So it's a Ford Taurus. I loved it. Wonderful car. Push button start. My wife said it was too big. She wanted something smaller for it. So what they did was I think this one right here is a 2016. This is a 2016. So they credit me the money towards this one. So this right here is a 2020, and this one here is a 2016. So I just had to add some more thousands to it. So, but I went on and I just left the office and I paid it on off. So I told them I'll let them know in advance when I decided to come pick it up for her. All right, y'all. Okay, you all, like I always usually say, what you make happen for others, God will also make happen for you. But this time I believe that it is actually my responsibility to get my daughter a car, and also it feels good doing right by your family. Let me share this with you right quick. Probably a couple of weeks ago, a gentleman offered to sell me a S550 Mercedes, a big body, for about, I say about $5,000 more than what I brought my daughter car for. And I thought on it long and hard, and as I was driving down the street away from him, I kind of remember the words that my wife, I'll say, implanted in me. And she said to me, it's not always all about you. And once she told me that, I kind of dismissed the idea. And plus, 87% of the time, I drive my box truck. And I think I had my pickup truck about over 3 years, and I only put about 12,000 extra miles on that since I had it. So she's right. So this is what I'm gonna leave with you all today. It's not always all about you. Be blessed.